Nothing.
Well, that's
you can burn a lot of rubber.
You're talking about like the Demon.
You take
That's silly.
it's silly,
That's a silly car.
but I would have one.
Oh, I'd like to have one too. I'd like to have a silly car like
Yeah,
that.
it's silly, but I would have one. I would have one. I most definitely would. I got the next thing best. I got the Scat Pack car, and after owning it, I just honestly don't have a desire for the supercharged Demon. I mean, it's just not necessary.
Rip, how many horses was your BMW?
My BMW is probably
It's around 600 horses.
6 1/4, something
Yeah,
like
it's around
that.
600
That's
horses.
already retarded to be.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
Imagine 800.
You'll never use it all.
Stupid.
You
No,
won't.
I can't use. I can't
Once you-
drive that thing at its capacity.
speed, no,
it's
you can't.
stupid. Now the car I did have previously, well, I had it at the same time was that Shelby 500 Mustang.
Yeah.
500 GT Shelby Mustang.
I still
And
think
that thing was a death trap.
it was. It didn't handle very good.
No, oh
No, it
God
didn't handle
Almighty,
good.
no! I got that thing up to out on Shepherd Access Road one night. I had that thing up. In fact, Carmen was with me. I had it up to 115 miles an hour,
Yeah.
and it's just
Scary.
yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, you're going to end up in the fence.
Well, the problem
That's stupid.
well, the car is thinking for itself. It's got all these
Yeah.
speed sensors and stuff. And if you're a driver from the old school, you're used to being able to handle a high-powered car without all the electronics shutting this wheel down, adding brake over here, shutting your motor down. All of us, I almost crashed the car the same way. My first car with all the electronics and the traction controls, I looked like a plumb idiot. I stepped on it, got sideways, and was going to drive the car. Next thing you know, I'm pointing right at a ditch. You know,
Yeah.
the car decides to
Yeah,
do.
I've heard that about Mustangs.
Mustangs would. Yours
Mustangs?
did that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yours.
Yeah. Oh, I was never so happy to be rid of the damn thing in my life. It sounded good.
Oh, it sounded good.
It sounded good, but other than that, it was the death trap.
Yeah, but as long as the tires stayed glued to the ground, you know,
Right.
no traction loss, no slippage, I think that Mustang was an awful fast car.
Oh, it was real fast. It was too fast
Yeah.
for the chassis.
It was. It was. He did that
was-
supercharger wound up and it's going.
Now that
It's going.
the white car, the BMW, the M6, has a feature where you can turn off all of the aids.
Right.
On the dashboard, you push the buttons in the right sequence, and
It's back to old
It's just the car,
Yes.
which is the way I drive it all the time.
Absolutely.
But no, I'm not interested in the computer thinking for me about that. I have enough trouble thinking by myself without the
Yeah.
computer undoing some stuff.
That's the problem
So-
right there.
But that's that is a fast car. There's no doubt about it. That
No, it's
thing's-
fast. Well,
thing's fast. You've driven a lot faster cars, but
oh yes.
probably not that many.
Yeah, not that many. Well, you know, cars are fast now. They just are fast. Now, here's what's crazy. You know, they talk about all the cars that reach 200 miles an hour. But, you know, Dodge did that back in '69 with a typical four-speed car and
Right.
big V8, 426 Hemi, all the 440s.
What was that thing turning at 200 miles an hour?
I'd have to do the math, but probably somewhere around 8,000 RPM.
Oh, 8,000.
I mean, it'd have to be. I mean, it'd have
Yeah.
to be for that kind of speed. You'd be maybe
Yeah.
not 8, but a good 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're running a good 7,000 RPM, you know, because they ran tall gears in those cars for NASCARs. They wasn't low geared like for drag cars. Drag cars, you know, they had 410 gears in them, and you get all 3 gears used up in a couple of blocks.
Right.
And see, that's the purpose of new cars with 8-speed transmission, a
Right.
6-speed transmission, and some of them even got 10-speed transmission now. Some of the Corvettes have a 10-speed transmission, extremely
That's an
low-
automatic, right?
It's an automatic. Yeah, you couldn't shift that many gears that fast.
No.
It wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, and
Join us this week on Starting Strength Radio because we're talking to Bobby Campbell. And we're talking to Bobby Campbell about cars. Now, if you like cars, you're going to like this week's installment of Starting Strength Radio. So make your plans right now. We'll see you then.